Okay, so Final Fantasy 16 Part 13, and okay, speak with Otto. The only thing I did was, just real quick to save time, I just ran over to the blacksmith, made 2 pieces of gear, and that's it. I did nothing else, so hope people think I'm skipping out in this journey, and I got some coffee, so right here.
Otto.
Oh yeah, cutscene, sorry. No one see me. You want to talk to Otto? Sorry, kill this right here, and enjoy.
Is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent owls out to the Curse Breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it?
Oh, Mid, you and your shenanigans.
Mid's plotting.
Hope this is important because, you know, I want to see so friggin' the Titan dude. Also, want to try out my new Titan abilities. Is there new iconic stuff?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
So the accent. I need else. Like, oh dear God, she makes me a list.
Where to start?
Christ.
Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Is this part of the main the main storyline right now? Yeah, I'm also gonna respond to the comment on YouTube if my buddy Katz is watching. So yeah, you know, New York is funny. Where when I was doing a live stream with my buddy Dark Hour a few months back, we were watching John Wick. I was trying to find the stuff that John Wick drinks, and apparently they only make it certain times per year, and it's like you can, it's hard to find it in New York. So when I had the Wild Turkey and I was streaming the Wild Turkey 101, I checked 4 different stores.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Won't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
So yeah, I was saying, never mind. Blacksmith dude. Hey, Blackthorn, what's up?
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
It's a hard-working man right there. Trust me, I can relate.
Just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Always freaking low on time. But yeah, so saying they said the Wild Turkey 101. It's hard to find. They tell me it was hard to find, and it's only in certain seasons. I was like, really? So shows how much I don't know about alcohol as much as I like drinking. I should go back here and up here. So they're like, yeah, the 101 Wild Turkey, you have to be around when it's in season. I was like, oh shit. So I just, you know, when I go to the liquor store, I just buy whatever I see, Jack Daniels or Mr. Boston, or I'll buy some cheaper stuff like Evan Williams and shit, and just drink it. I don't really pay attention to details and this stuff. Yeah, I still want to try that John Wick alcohol, just it's a matter of finding it. I gotta find out what season it's gonna be around. When I do a John Wick stream, you know, I feel like the Baba Yaga. There you go.
Should be enough to keep. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Swear. Keep hearing more Billy Butcher. I swear, but I ain't got none. Oi! One difference is these guys aren't using, I will say on stream to get nailed, but the infamous C word. Oi! Don't be a runt. Let's go with runt. Oh shit, wrong button. I can't wait to try this out. So look at this. You have right there. You block it, and then you just But this looks so cool. The wind up. It's just like you have to hold it. Hold the button. And with the fist. And then Freaking hold it into increase and mid-air, so slam to the ground. So fun using that. Local map. Buttons. So let's go for Martha's Rest. So it's a main mission where we're doing fetch quests. Huh? I'm gonna kill something at least. Like mid, what are you up to? What's all this damn extra running around for you? Okay, getting to work. Let's go. Alright. Get the stuff out the way and go kill something.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Oh, of course. Damn it. Yep, see, look, near the ruins of Cressida. Gee, I wonder if there's gonna be anything over there waiting for us. Any obelisk maybe? Nah, it's probably just faster to run down there. Okay. Plus, get to try out my new Titan iconic abilities. Once Cloud gets past the friggin' city limits here. Run, bastard. Alright, Cockaboo. Or Chocobo, or whatever you call it.
Let's go.
Faster!
The power of that bird. Spider, I'll whoop your ass. You're not worth my time. Playing the iconic Final Fantasy music. Oh, I'm going the right way. Of course I'm not. Oh, technically, I'll go this way, but. Oh, look, he's near the ruins. What are you doing there, my friend? There's the Mutt Torgal. And dismount. Nope. You auto-dismounted. I guess you got a problem.
Aye. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
I mean, if we're gonna have anyone kill beasts and bogles, it's gonna be Clive. So I want to see. Let's tighten that. What the hell? Do I have to equip it? That would suck. I mean, if I just thought it was automatically because. Oh, you do. You can only get 3 at a time. Oh shit. Wow. Huh. Okay. Huh. Oh shit. Change icon order. Huh. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna freaking throw Titan on. I've been so used to having it, it feels strange. So it says a Titan block. Ugh, the fist. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go kill some shit. Jump, stuff to jump.
This shouldn't take long.
My fist. Attack me, crab. God, hit him with the... Damn. That's awesome. Not as good as this, but still. Was it necessary? No. Was it fun? Definitely. Sweet, more enemies approaching.
Soil and stone.
Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. That's so cool. You guys ain't worth the limit breaks. Oh, you dare? Ow. I missed him. Morphin time here. Yes, more. How dare you? Too slow, kid. Too slow. Harry is a dumbass. Ugh. Oh, I have to use this damn thing. Good old effective damage. Oh my god, that was awesome.
Too slow.
Just to be a dick. Let's finish it off. That Titan Fist is just sick. He's like, ooh. Okay, easy. Dragon Talons, Gittle Bugs. I guess they're selling that shit. We did it.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Okay, well.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
That was pretty good.
Before she thinks of anything else.
Alright, that was pretty cool. I mean, not a bad side quest. Back to the hideout, eh? Okay, Midge, your stuff. Let's go.
Have been up to their old tricks again.
Got to kill something, I'm happy. Well, I think over here, desert or something. I think you get to
How
have
may
like
I help you today, Clive?
my friends. Oh, check it out. Wow, cool. Look, donations. Take that.
You earned this.
Fidelity points, sweet. Pellets, Berserker ring. Huh.
All yours. You earned this.
I have no idea where these are coming from, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, so
All
just
done?
kill. Just side shit. Huh. See the side missions help.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Alright, check, here you go.
You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Okay, I mean, that was pretty simple. Reduces warp cooldown time by 3 seconds for the Breath of Earth. Huh.
That's my good deed for the day done.
Yeah, really.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh, look, a side quest. Wonder if we should do it. Of course we don't. Well, I mean, we're right here, so.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Hell yeah. Got the, well, we're here. Like
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover.
Damn.
Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
Do you want a chakra there?
You'll go. Oh,
Of course I will.
Thank you.
Help out my fellow Brandon.
No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, I guess it's different than just removing a simple tattoo and cutting people's into their damn face. So, Clive's like, this mark is a burden. We all do it willingly. But yeah, well, Clive, it's a little different since, you know, you can kind of turn into a big-ass freaking Godzilla fire monster. Sure. I'm curious, I wonder how his healing is different than regular humans.
Ready, go?
It's like you are dominant live. Yeah.
Faster!
Trap money
Was easy
tight
enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Get dirty raptor. Here. Die by bird. It doesn't do shit for damage. Alright, let's get down. That's so awesome. I'm not gonna get sick of that fist. I'm gonna burn to death. More birds. There we are. Right, come here. Go. Back here. Anyway, that was quick. get some leaves.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Better be. Alright, that was simple. Yeah. I love simple side quests. Isn't life better with simple side quests? Yeah, gotta dull the pain. I mean, shit, these guys don't have antibiotics. This is back to the days of herbs. Before we hand that in, let's go grab this right here. And what's going on? Doors.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid.
Of course.
And I'm sorry to trouble you with this.
It's
The
no
plan was to
trouble.
intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Right. Of course we gotta go save him. But beforehand, we have to hand in some herbs. Here you go, buddy. Get your ammonia. Just make the pain easier. There you go.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Goddamn you, Clive. You and your his words of wisdom. Will of Clive. Okay. Just doing side quests. Yeah, awesome for Clive's. Like, give the guy, tell him what he needs to hear, bro. So, just doing this one right here. I do like the Titan ability, but I think because obviously side quests, there's like a lot of ads. So I'm gonna put the wind icon back on just because I missed the friggin'
Slavers don't even.
Dragon's Cross Party. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to search there, but because I like the whirlwind attack. It just does so much AoE damage. I love it. So yeah, I do like Titan, no doubt. But for now, take you and go back to Garuda. Oh yeah. All right, so
let's go.
Yeah, search the Dragon's Ear for Cole's party. There must be a bunch of ads there. Cool. Then back to the main mission. Let's kill some goblins. Oh yeah. Oh, of course, I gotta dismount.
Get me back on my feet.
Alright.
Those bastards.
Cole.
So, you know about to kill some goblins.
Glad you're in one piece.
Real quick. Kill this down. Boop. There you go.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
That's right, Clive.
And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
He says, oh yeah. Oh, look at that big fat goblin too. That's why I put the freaking Garuda back on too, because about to hit him with some whirlwind attack.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Alright, let's go. Fat bastard. Wow, how fast gets staggered. Boy. This was street foul. Yeah, I parried him. What's that boy? I'm attacking, he's pissing me off. It's gone. Bruiser my ass. Yep, you got bruised alright. A bone necklace. Ooh. Cutscene.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Cid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Cid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
And of course, Clive saves the day, because he's goddamn Clive.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
And she said the little uns.
Cid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
That's right. Part of being a leader. So look at that. Reduce the cooldown. Sweet. Speak with Gavin the Shelves. Why not? Okay. Hope we get to advance the storyline now. Alright.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Power of Torgal the Mutt. That's so cool. He's tied to Jill. While he's a faithful companion to Clive, he has to protect Jill. The dirty mutt. Okay, Vivian, what's going on?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive, I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure.
in hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Real quick, I take a screenshot of that. Damn, come on. Whew, look at that. And that too. 1 second. That's a beautiful image. I am sorry. Whew.
The Dhalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dhalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dhalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dhalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only
Better
one
see-
way to find out.
Better see Uncle Byron, but yeah, so Dion is Bahamut and his father, the king, is a dick.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Yeah, happens nowadays. You know, homes can be rebuilt and people can be bred like it's no different than modern day government. Sorry. Our government loves us and cares about us. Like, yeah, if you believe that. Humans never change, no matter what era we're in, right?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Danny Vivian, you are brilliant.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Okay, well, back to Uncle Byron here.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Yeah, I mean, you know damn well friggin' Cooper's not dead. No matter finding his happy ass. So let's go to the Velcroy Desert. It's real quick, so I got too much time. I've been killing with you guys. Oh, now we're okay. Try to get another hour in.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Say that poor dog. He's like a freaking Alaskan wolf or something, like an ice hound, and he's in a freaking desert. Poor thing.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
That dune.
Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to
Attack
lose
me, bro. I'm
one's
gonna whoop your
bearings
ass.
in the sands.
That's why you other view right now. It's about 300
Many
yards.
years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Really?
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you
My uncle,
whipped your
so.
chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Hey, Guildbug, alright. I like Uncle Bugger. This guy's awesome. Like a babe. Alright, let's go.
Who do you think those soldiers
Use more. Awesome level design, though. Jesus. Let's call Elbird.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Ah,
Damn.
there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Of course, man. Let's get a quick drink myself. We have another hour. In fact, we're going to do that. Next cutscene. We should all use a quick drink, right?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Uncle's a slob. I love it. Hey. We get drunk by the bar, pal. Keep eating.
Take your...
It's kind of unnecessary, but it's also pretty fun to watch.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
It's not even worth a fraction of my power.
It's over.
I'm hoping Joshua and Clive get a freaking one scene together. It's been 15 years, guys. They're in the same... he's upstairs. Like, I want to see them talk. Like, I still have 1,000 questions for these two. Actually, mostly for Joshua, not Clive.
for your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before...
Gee, no cutscene.
They've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay,
Looks like we
speak
won't
to
be getting back
townspeople.
to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got
okay.
a reason to. Maybe there's a
Speak to the people. Hey, chest. It's like, oh, Joshua, it's like he's right there. Speak to your brother, dude.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business.
Oh, you poor bastards.
Lose it.
You know what, just hit a quick, there, well, here's too bad. Just because I'm a dick. Because it builds up so fast at this point, why not? Let's just make this a quick fight. Quick fight scene. Poor bastards. Hey, they started it, wasn't me.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Yep, someone's always going to be testing somebody.
Take a sniff.
Curse you, Ferda.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mama to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble?
If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Okay. This merchant guy's freaking annoying.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Alright, so speak with more townspeople. Which one? There we go. What's freaking riddles? Come on, dude.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Best shot. Plastic. Don't care. Alright, so just talking to random townspeople about crystals for this idiot's friggin' quest here. Oh, God.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much you gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Probably getting drunk, or he's with a female company. Is he in that door? Probably is, so watch.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement. but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
Yep. I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
And I wonder if they will.
Of course.
And then they're all gonna die.
Why is the tavern shut?
Let's go with the Chocobo. Alright. Let's go, bird. Okay, so, yep. Wait, is there any way around there? Can't go to the front, obviously. South Gate's, or Desert Gate is, huh. How'd you get around there? No, it's not them. Yeah, South Gate's blocked, but...
I can walk from here.
Yeah, come on. Went to the wrong gate, damn it. Okay, let's go. Hey, bird.
Faster!
Jump, yay. Jump, bird, jump. Okay, here we go. Cutscene.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
Yeah.
Kill them. Kill them both.
Oh boy, these guys are all gonna die. Real quick.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Morphin time. Just get the shit out of him. Oh, lucky now blocked it, pal. Yeah, they're dead. That's it. Damn. Died. Poor bird. Why'd you kill the bird first? If I could. Damn, he just choked the shit out of it. You're dead.
It's over.
Alright. Yeah, Darren, I mean, in terms of storyline, I guess it could be some Dragon Age, just this is mostly Clive, but, well, Clive's the only playable character, but also the combat, it's a lot more Devil May Cry than Final Fantasy, which, you know, I'm fine with that since I played every Devil May Cry game.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, Now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia los Delan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. Follow the crystals. Okay. Yeah, of course, new side quests. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Darren. Yeah, like I said, it's like, you know, Final Fantasy, I played every single Final Fantasy, and this is the 16th installment on top of the sequels and stuff, and, you know, some people, they don't like how it's more Devil May Cry than Final Fantasy. Even with the 7 remake, it was still, it was more fluid and stuff, but now, side quests are, it was still, like, not like this, it's still active combat.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
Of course they are.
Depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it.
Okay.
I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source.
Oh boy.
But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Sure, why not?
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Good to know this too. I've never seen on live chat where the top left of the screen, it blocks me from seeing people's chat, so I can read on my phone. Yeah, like I was saying, in terms of like, you know, updating the combat and stuff, I don't mind it, because it's like, you know, my buddies say, you know, after 35 years of Final Fantasy, if you expect the exact same combat turn-based system they've been doing, like it's okay to evolve with the times. But
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon.
Yeah, I'll catch you on your chats, dude. Oh, that's what I'm saying, like, you know, cutscene.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Yeah, no, I can understand people, you know, getting out of the Final Fantasy series because they are pretty vast. But as I said, the good part is you don't have to play every single one of them. These are just they're standalone games. But in terms of graphics, yeah, I mean, my God, the first opening 5 minutes, which is why I said kill my camera for. It's like it's just breathtaking. The summons, the battle sequences, but even like, you know, said small details with this new era. You know, they have like just seeing the can't go over there. I'll get around. Like even like the chocobos, like the feathers going in the background, Clive's hair. But yeah, I mean, I like the storyline, and like I said, I have two of my sisters who play these games. My sister Jamie's got a PS5 and her boyfriend, and like she would just play this game on storyline mode, where it's, you know, the combat's pretty simple, and the game kind of like with the accessories, the combat kind of does it for you, so you don't have to be a very good gamer. But even in general, Final Fantasy, it's never been a hard genre. Like it's, you know, especially with the old active combat system, you don't have to be the best gamer to enjoy the storyline.
By the flames.
And like my buddy was telling me, he played on New Game Plus, which is Final Fantasy mode, and it's a lot harder. You're all gonna die.
Out of the frying pan.
What are you playing, Bill, pal? This thing's getting its ass kicked. Got trapped in the corner. Alright, here, let's end this. I think it's way over here. Yeah, Uncle's fighting.
Over here.
There. So yeah, you know, it's wild. It's just, it's good. It's good seeing the Final Fantasy series evolve, but this one, what's hurting them right now is, like, I was reading articles,
Let's hope it's
and
enough to keep the
can I
path.
teleport back there? Cool if I could. Yes, we can. The sales still, every Final Fantasy sells pretty good, and this one is no exception. They didn't sell as much as they wanted to, but the problem is they'll make it a friggin' PS5 exclusive. Like, a lot of people, even for this current generation, people get, you know, picky. They'll just buy either PS5 or an Xbox, which I'm fine with that. I'm fortunate enough where, you know, I can work overtime and save up for a PS5. Like, it took me, you know, if it takes me 6 months or a year, fine. But a lot of people, they can't afford both
I was
systems.
hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
You know, it just sucks with the whole, they call them the console wars. It's a lot of people, you know, they stick with one or the other. Like I said, I enjoy Ignition. Reduces the cooldown. Cool. You know, I'd get a PS5 for the God of War series, you know, God of War 2018, the Ragnarok, and the new Spider-Man 2 coming out looks fantastic, and this game, but if it wasn't for the exclusives, if I just had an Xbox only, you'd miss out on this game. And it sucks that these companies do this shit, like to make it exclusive, like don't, it's, you hurt your own selves, dude.
Perhaps Forgemaster Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like.
Of course,
I know how
Clive.
busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
You gentleman, you.
Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Oh, let's hope, eh? Okay.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna get to it.
We're speaking to the townspeople. Trying to speak to the townspeople.
The most fragrant herbs and
What do you guys say?
Welcome, sir.
What can I do you for?
Information.
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
I mean, it's... okay. A sharp knife for cutting meat. Sure.
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
There's a second townsperson that. Tell me. Not you, not you, not you.
I'll be asking for you again. Oh, sweet.
Needed to a silken softness.
Okay.
It would make a fine
50 yards.
gift for your beloved.
You're killing me.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
If you can't even fill my cup,
There we go. That's where else the townsfolk at. There, Hunter, tell me something.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
What a nice
Sorry.
guy.
Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sever had better luck than I did.
just look at the
made from the stoutest stoneware.
Okay, pretty simple. Here's your knife, and let's go on to Drake's Fang. I'm here to fight a damn Titan. Jeez. Not freaking talk about knives.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Oh, of course, why not? Alright, let's hope it's just this way. Alright. Hop on the bird.
Ready, go?
We're
Run
ready.
like the wind.
Well, it's only 200 yards, so it's not going far. And I do like, I mean, Jill's obviously a dominant, so she has her Shiva abilities, but having his uncle here, he's not useless when, you know, you're doing combat. He doesn't just stand there and do nothing. Oh, where's the metal trader at, dude? Okay, let's go.
Thanks, Gal.
And let's talk.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just...
It's not lazy, just saving time. Anytime you can do fast travel, do fast travel.
This is no good.
Is it
Not
true?
really
What on
complicated, say. You just shave 250 yards.
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Plates and pots!
Okay, carving out a niche. Gathered limestone. Just curious, do you have anything I might possibly
Anything
need?
I can interest
I
you
doubt
in?
it, but I think so. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Reduces lightning rod cooldown by 5 seconds. That's pretty nice. Not gonna have the money.
Here you are.
Not yet. Meteorite. Desert Rose. Huh. A new song. I mean, we're here, so.
My thanks.
Hey.
Go with Gilbert. We should get going soon.
It's like money's hard to find in this game. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's pretty simple. Shit. Damn it. Okay.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Yeah. Poor Clive was running back and forth. Pick up, son. There we go.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's
And I guess lime is a pretty hard material. So.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread,
The juiciest meat from
It would make
my carpets have bride of...
Is it true what I'm hearing?
There you go, buddy. Enjoy.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
That Forge Master was awesome. Made a good point. Ooh, Goblin Coin. Trade for Gil. He's just saying, you know, noblemen charge more. The hunter make it stronger. It's not too complicated.
Yes, they're quite sort. Night meat and dark.
Yeah, different times like that. That guy's whole world just like he just wants to become a freaking blacksmith. That's all he cares about. wants to make weapons or knives and make people happy. Like, look at the detail though. I mean, look, those hookahs. I'm pretty sure they are. Well, why not?
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
I mean, we're in a desert climate, so it makes sense that people are buying hookahs.
We should get going soon. Do you have
All right, let's go on Elbird. All right. I want to end soon my stream, but I gotta see what happens next. I have to
Come on, girlie.
put off laundry a little bit longer. That, and I gotta get a Ethernet cable because I tried using Wi-Fi in my house, and Wi-Fi is not bad, but it never beats good old Ethernet. Like, what's weird is I'm streaming this on Wi-Fi, no problems whatsoever. But I was trying to download Gears 5 last night with my friend on Xbox, and Jesus Christ, between the Wi-Fi and hardwired, it's not even a comparison. A guy once told me that. I'm not sure much about technical stuff, but he's like, Chris, if you had a Wi-Fi, like if you had a system right next to the modem. Oh wait.
There it is, Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the Vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know. Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Everybody loves Torgal the Mutt. Yeah, and at this point, his uncle just probably getting hit. Well, he probably wouldn't. He would just get in the way. So, all right. So let's see. We have Drake's Fang. Unlike the other mother crystals of Valisthea that tower above the realm, Drake's Fang lies buried deep within a hollow crag. Scholars call it geode. About to sneeze on. Alright, before we get to that, can I save? After next cutscene, I'm going to save and just take a break because I have to do laundry. Plus, I mean, I got 2 hours in. I'm happy. Had to take a screenshot, make them all look at that. Damn.
What are they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did?
promise you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
What the hell is that?
Orcs. Did the Royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness. I gotta hold off my laundry. I gotta see how this ends. Holy shit, man.
Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
I gotta see real quick. Does Clive have enough abilities yet? I mean, it's gotta be, it's 1500, so 1895. That is sick. But, what's this one? Raging Fist. Damn, he's beating the shit out of him. I gotta try this out. I'm just curious. The thing is, I'm gonna have to freaking get rid of one. What do you get rid of right now? I love the whirlwind and stuff, but I mean, look at stagger 5 on that. The judgment bolt's a lot more damage. I'll take her out for now. So remove it, and let's put on Titan. So, yeah, because I want to see that new ability. Oh, also, let's see. So it is. So upheaval does. Alright, so definitely wind up does a lot more damage, and let's take off upheaval and go Raging Fist, just because that's it's just so cool looking. These orcs about to get slain, but I gotta see what happens with freaking Koopa there.
With me.
I did it because I could.
This one.
I guess I didn't do it right. It's the first time doing it, so I gotta hold it, I'm guessing. You say because wind up blocking me too. Huh. Yeah. That was easier. Alright, let's go mutt. Sometimes where it's like, I can take a break from this king, Jesus. Like, his hands didn't grow back yet, but he still hasn't turned into his Titan dominant, but then I just block him, my friends help him out for it. Okay. That was sick. Alright, well, this one's gonna die real fast.
This one. Farewell.
That is disturbing. Especially when you freaking counter it. Oh my god. Not as fast paced, mind you, but it just does so much freaking damage. And the thing with that one is it says after a counterattack. Real quick. Damn it. Read the thing. So it says, alright. Block an enemy attack with the step forward, increase the potency. Oh, that's begging me to do it. Block me. Block me, fuck. Do it. Oh, really? Keep up there. That's kind of slow, but this is still prettier. You know you're dead, right? It's like slow and powerful, and it's like I'm so used to like how fast-paced the game is, and in combat, it's like, I feel like I don't have the patience for it. You know what? We gotta check real quick. It's... Yep, see? Sometimes it pays off. Still cool looking, no doubt. I like the that's that right there wind up, but I mean, in terms of still the whirlwind right here in the AoE, man, just look at that. Stagger's 5. Rook's Gambit, still like Rook's Gambit, but Wicked Wheel, yeah. I just don't care much about Airborne. That I like, but it just said sometimes there's so much going on. I feel like you get stuck in animation like Ignition. I love Ignition, but it's only good in certain situations. Heat Wave, yeah. Yeah, especially right now, friggin' that Titan. Until I get the AoE Titan ability, just doing that damn Garuda Whirlwind is way better.
Animals. You should dash.
Oh, she must get slaughtered. And perfect timing. Ugh. Because why not? Come down. Fly? No, but you can just jump really, really high. Keep growling at it. I can see behind you, pal.
Get him.
Oh, I'm lucky to freaking bench block me. Stay by the table. Go to flame sprouts. Mid-air combat is sick. There's one left, and two left. Up there. I'm coming, guys, don't worry. I'll be dead soon enough. I promise. What are you doing up there? Here, let's pull him down. More high? Please. Anyway. So I wish I knew when the hell the boss was coming, because then I would take off, yeah, I'm assuming for a boss fight, I would like the Titan abilities and shit, but I don't know what the boss is going to be, so. Just that the Whirlwind and Flames of Phoenix are so great for AoE. And just building up your damn breaker bar. Oh, shit. The favor of lightning rod. Alright. Let's go, Mutt. Ugh.
Stairs.
That's a big guy. Oh, good. I guess for big guys. I like big guys. As you want to say that, but block this. Got scared. I held that long. So sick looking at it. Get this shit out of me. Are worth it? No, but still, it's fun. It's not flashy, but I love watching it. Big, massive fist. Can't stop me. Okay. Uh-oh. What the? Perfect time for the Titan. Let's see how nasty this thing is. Like, oh,
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did they get in here?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you big bastard. Don't play games, right? Okay. Where'd you go?
Too slow.
Powered up. Oh, god damn. The damage on that was crazy. Yeah. 16k. Oh god, that's awesome. See if I can block it. Oh, apparently not. Didn't know. I don't care, so I'm back. Okay, price was not blocking magic attacks. Orc Warlord, eh? That Warlord. You staggered. You're an asshole. And goodbye. So I'm guessing that the Titan block can only block melee attacks and nothing against magic, which makes sense, but still, that freaking wind-up punch is it's worth it. Cutscene? Yep. Oh boy. Wow, look at all these damn crystals.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Oh yeah. Plus, why said I freaking sold potions before I left because, yep, I knew I'd get them. Perfect big spot right here for a boss fight. Or a mini boss fight, to be honest. Oh look, it's the prince.
Let the trial begin.
Please.
With me, Tor.
That hurt. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's do some healing. Weak ass back at her, pal. I'm about to stab you, pal, don't worry. Okay, god damn, that's beautiful. What's this? Too slow. Spirits within. A weak ass move. What are you doing? Oh, god, I love that move. See what you got. Too slow. At least 5 out of 6. It's not good, still. There. Let's see. Too slow. Spirits within, and we can move. You got the stagger, pal. Next time. Please. The Undertaker. Oh no, I killed the dead man. Can I get a level, please? Please, please? Anything? Ooh, so increase the damage by 10%. Yeah.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Okay, into the spooky castle.
Did the orcs do this too?
Yeah, it keeps messing me up in the Titan's fist abilities, like just holding it because I'm so busy, like when the combat's going so fast, you forget you have to like, charge it down. Oh, just real quick, let's build some North Breaker. God, Wraith got his ass whipped. Not even worth my trauma abilities yet, pal. There we go. Getting better at it. Anybody else? Dumb enough? I guess so. This is why I'm going to coach this for. So you don't need them. Get up. Actually, would have a good time for ignition, but level up, alright, plus I healed.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Doesn't matter, Clive. No, but these... So, Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the sword icon and defeat these targets quickly or risk taking extra damage. Yeah. Alright, well, let's do this. Wrong button. Oh, up.
Over here! Follow! This one!
Every new freaking zone in this game, just the music is fucking awesome. Got some bravery. Bring me this, pal. Got this, you badass. Yes, bravery, like I care. Here, throw us off the top. Oh, you cast bravery. I should be too impressed, huh? Because I'm not. Back, I sold 4 potions. Already got 4 potions already.
First orcs, now these nightmares.
Oh, excuse me.
Is this your
5.
doing, Ultima?
Ultima's definitely not the prince, which is Bahamut, so I figured that, but of course Clive doesn't know what's going on yet. Oh, excellent.
This won't be easy.
Especially with this. Shit out of here. Be a great time if I use that, but oh well. I want to use it so bad. That does so much more damage on Sphere up. Fresh, please. Is that it? Oh, he died. Locked it. Oh, he staggered him.
Let's try.
Oh, you bitch. Block it anyway. Hold it. Oh, that's fucking badass. Oh shit. There's some more enemies. Cancel it. That was sick. This way, mutt. I love that Titan punch. Just the damage.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
My God. Screenshot, because it's beautiful.
The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
The favor of Earth, huh? I have to see real fast how my ability points doing. 1900. Can I get it? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, we were definitely using this. So it says Earth and Fury. Now, which one do we get rid of? Wow. Yeah, I mean, much like the freaking Raging Fist and stuff, it's the damage on wind up is so much, it's way better. But I gotta see this one. Look at Earth and Fury. 4. That and wind up are both 4. Oh my god. Be a fool not to have it on. Oh, it's like I can feel it. Down. Oh, I feel stupid. I just assume that, you know, you're going out that way, but okay. Of course, it's the friggin' side door. I have a brand new ability I must try out. It's begging me. The fist. That's why it feels more Devil May Cry than Final Fantasy, because it's like Dante getting different abilities in Devil May Cry and different moves. Yeah, look at all these friggin' potions. It's like 7 potions so far. Oh, great. Good spot for a boss fight. Great time for my brand new ability, which I'm gonna put up your ass.
Just what I needed.
Let's see. It's so cool.
This one.
The flames. Do I have to do all that? No. I don't have to do this either.
Get him. This one. This one. Over here. That better be the last of them.
Oh yeah, cutscene.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not
done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Holy shit. I mean, it's even happening right now. I can't even tell. Size difference. Fucking the bricks you get such a tight. I get him. God, it's so big. Giggity. Of course, it doesn't matter because Bristol is more badass. And guess water ball fell. Oh, figured they are hard to fall, right? I don't want. There's a armor titan here. Shit. Much too much attack and titan. The one thing, that fucker for his size is way too agile. Stagger him, no, he's screwed. Freaking 600,000 stagger, thinking that's insanity. Where does he get these numbers from? God damn, look at that.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
And longer, I guess. Brimstone 2 is invulnerable to damage while charged and suffer an attack while on the explosion. Okay.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Yeah, you say that then. Sorry, guess I'm doing this shit. Right, bite his ankles if you have to for it. Oh, man, fight in midair. It's so badass. Ugh. How's the Brit doing cartwheels? Big son of a bitch. Oh my god, I don't... Start controlling all this awesomeness, I'm not gonna lie. Geo Crush, you're slow. Hey, what you gotta do, hit his ankles, I don't care. Oh, you're slow, big boy. Now he's staggered too. Oh, 2 charges. Oh, I pressed it by a cop. Oh well. Now the perfect time to charge Brimstone. Oh, he's ready. Good up for next time. Oh. Oh shit. Damn. Oh yeah, he was about to happen. Alright, 5, get pissed off. Shit. You hear this tournament's getting even goddamn ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I'm just pressing buttons at this point. And the music is freaking insane. I won't be talking about this. I mean, wow, I played every Final Fantasy, and this is... It's like watching goddamn... It's more of an animated Final Fantasy at this point. hard to even talk right now. I'm just freaking pressing buttons. Holy shit. Look at this fist. If I can charge up, here we go. Yeah, okay, it doesn't do much. Keep thinking that Brimstone's gonna have some kind of projectile. It's just basically a freaking, it's an AoE attack. So, alright. Good to know. That'll be a great time to do it. Oh, a couple seconds. Jesus Christ. Yeah, take a fireball. It's not doing anything with this ball. Yeah, their part of me is like, I'm going to wait till he staggers and cast that Brimstone attack, and it paid off. Oh shit, okay. Oh shit! You attack him? I mean, there we go. Kind of hard to know it's a good melee when to do fireball attacks. Just missed him. Frick. I'll run. cast fireballs, not much else you can do. That hurt, you bastard. Okay, let's go. That pissed him off. That purple's not doing shit. Come on, Fighting Clive. Come on. Threw his own tentacle at him. So badass. Hame. Holy shit, he's holding a tentacle while shooting fireballs. This is epic. shit. Jesus Christ. Using crafting. Boy.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Tide! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Damn.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would
that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Gah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Okay, this is a great place to stop this stream. I can't save yet, so let me save, and wow. Longest broadcast I've done. Camera couldn't see me a couple times. I'm like, just went, turned to like uber mega tight, and I'm like, all right, let's save right now. I need to take a freaking break after that, but out of the shadow. My friend was texting me. He's like, he's beat the game. He's like, it gets more crazy. I'm like, how? Yeah, I have to do laundry and go hit the gym real quick, and just I said I can't. I'm surprised I streamed this long, but shit. But thanks everybody for watching, and let's see what happens next. But what do you even say to that? 3.5 hours. Good. I'll try to do some more tomorrow, and let's see what's